We don't even see the entire world in front of us. We just get little snippets of the world by moving our eyes around. And so as a result, we actually put together much more rich kinds of inferences for much less information. So you wander around the world, you meet people. Maybe when you're in uni, you lived in a dormitory with friends who you wouldn't have met if it just didn't happen that you were living in the same place. And these kinds of unique experiences, somebody gives you a book for your birthday and you read it, and it's something completely outside of your normal experience, you can start to build connections between ideas. And if you look at some of the great artists, some of the great musicians, poets, they're actually people who took a diverse range of influences from their lived experiences and just found unusual connections between them. And this is the kind of thing that we can do because of episodic memory. Episodic memory allows us to take these unique moments in our lived experiences and then recombine them and put them together into new things and synthesize them. And this would be something that is not present in at least current AI systems, because they're designed to just take the common elements of whatever they're trained with, as opposed to the distinctive, unique, weird experiences that we have.
And also in your book, you mention, to me, in the same thread, imagination. How does memory help us with that?
Well, so one of the early memory researchers that's been just a huge influence in the field was Frederick Bartlett, who was actually at the University of Cambridge. And Bartlett proposed a really radical idea, it remains radical to this day, that essentially we don't remember the past by replaying a video in our heads, even though it feels like that. We actually only get little glimpses of those past experiences. So we don't activate the entire set of neurons that were part of an event. We actually just get little bits and pieces. But then we're able to use our knowledge and use our goals and use everything that we have to build a story and imagine how the past could have been. And that's the act of remembering. And so this is why there's this just amazing link between memory and imagination. So for instance, a number of researchers, including Demis Hassabis, who started Google DeepMind, and Eleanor McGuire, discovered that many patients who had memory problems also had a very impoverished imagination.